Welcome to the channel, guys. Welcome to the hair experience. What I talk about here is hair replacements and having wigs and whatever you want to call it, bonding it, cutting it, cleaning it, installing it, maintaining it, and a life with it. Subscribe below, super important. To this guy. I need your help, guys. I do. We're going to do a video about hair, but I need your help. There's going to be a GoFundMe page below, a link. It'll be gofundme.com/hair by MHE. As you guys know, I live in the panhandle of Florida, live up in the top part where the thingy comes up like this. I live like right here. Just to the east of us, about 50 miles, is Panama City Beach, Panama City, Mexico Beach. They are destroyed, guys. Everything is destroyed. And I don't know if you guys saw the news, but it was, I think, the biggest hurricane we've ever had hit Florida. And I've been through two of them. Ivan and Opal here. And we got destroyed. So we're going over Saturday. What I'm asking for you guys is to please help contribute. Hair by MHE is contributing $250 to the effort. We're trying to raise $1,000 to get things, supplies like water, food, canned goods, tarps for roofs, emergency equipment for people, you know, rubbing alcohol and sanitary things and sanitary wipes and stuff like that. So please, please. We're going over all next weekend, and we're going to do the manual labor portion of it. We're going to cut trees down out of people's houses, apply tarps on their roofs, whatever we can do. We're going to pull up in the neighborhood, and we're going to do whatever we can. So if you guys contribute $1, $5, $20, anything you can help contribute, it's going to be a great help. We're going to go do this. I don't care what it takes. We're going to be there probably all weekend and help these people how we can. So I know I sure could have used it when we had our hurricanes hit us, and we luckily dodged it by about 50 miles. So the link is below. Please help us if you can. Anything helps. No donation is too small. All right, on to the topic that we're talking about today is, do I ever have problems with my hair system? Yep. I'm a human being just like everybody else. I run into complications just like everybody else, and I'm going to go over some of those complications and things that I run into, and things there's really no fix for but to just fix the problem whenever the problem comes up. First, we'll go to the hairline. The hairline is obviously going to be the biggest thing that you face, that is going to be any kind of a complication or hurdle to deal with. What I usually get out of the hairline, and I just took my unit off, I'm cleaning it and doing my 2-week cleanup. I haven't really cleaned all my glue off yet. So what I usually get is something like a little edge, just a tiny little edge that comes up or something, probably no bigger than that. And maybe that long, or sometimes what I do in that situation, if I get that happening, I'm gonna roll that unit back, okay, as far as I can until the unit stops sticking, all right? And you'll see I'm kind of looking at the camera at the screen at the same time. I really shouldn't be, but sorry. But what I do is I roll it back as much as I can until that unit stops, okay? Until it stops wanting to just come up easily. Then I'll clean that area up, okay? And then I'll reapply my new bond, or my scalp protector, my bond, and then I'll go down. Maybe about a 5-minute fix. That doesn't happen to me. Normally I can make it 5 to 7 days, depending on what I'm doing. With no problems at all, especially in the winter. In the winter, it's way easier. In the summer, sometimes I'll run into a complication about day 4 or day 6 where I get a little spot coming up, and then I fix it and I'm on my way. The next complication that I run into is the tape. You know, I wear tape all the way around this back half, and I do a little spot right here with tape, and I do a spot back here with tape. Sometimes, if I get a little heavy with like I spritz mine with rubbing alcohol, which is basically going to be your lace released or your Adjust-A-Bond or whatever. It's just no reason I'm paying $8 for a bottle of Adjust-A-Bond when I can just use rubbing alcohol, which is the same stuff. So that's a good tip for you guys. It's kind of a waste of money in that stuff. It's really just fragrance added rubbing alcohol, if that makes any sense. Don't waste your money. That's why it doesn't come in the starter kit. What I'll do is if I get, like, a lot of times it seems to be, you'll see my janky comb here I've been combing my glue out with, but I'll get this spot right here, and you'll see how nasty, I haven't really done my cleanup, will start coming up, okay? And it'll have the glue or the tape stuck to the unit, all right? My tape is stuck to the unit, and I'm like, what do I do now? You got a couple of different options, okay? The first one is to roll it back. Hair, this looks nasty. You can roll it back, roll the unit back, take that section of tape off, reapply a section of tape to your head, and put it back on. Okay, hold on one second. Can you come in? Come on. Yeah, it's fine. Come on. Amanda's doing her hair too. Oh, you have to take a shower? We're moving. Stand by. Okay, that's fine. Amanda has to take a shower. She's doing some toner in her hair. So now we're gonna go to my bathroom, my other bathroom. Sorry. Here we come. All right, get this thing out. All right, we're back. All right. So I'll get this section of tape, let's say right here, okay? And it's a, it's a piece of tape about that long or what have you. And when I get that to happen, I got a couple options, just like I said. One, I can roll it back, take that tape off, put a new piece of tape on and put it down. Or I can take that tape, and if I'm close to a day where I'm doing my my redo anyways, what I'll do is I'll take me a little bit, I'll roll it up, I'll clean this area, I'll put me a little clear bond down, and I'll stick it down. Boom, you're done. What's the next thing I run into? I have hard water, okay? So I have hard water. So I just recently bought a water filter. So this has kind of eliminated that a little bit. But sometimes when a system is in its age, right, and it's old, and it's starting to wear out, but it still looks okay, and you can get by with still looking probably 90%, you can't really see it. But a lot of times it'll get tangled up, and not bad tangled up. I just mean to a point where it's not as easy to brush as it once was. So what I do in that situation is a couple of different things. I'll put a deep conditioner in the hair, okay, and let it like an Olaplex or something and put it in there, or I'll use whatever Amanda has in the shower. And I'll put that in there and let it sit for however long it says to, and then I'm good to go for another 2 or 3 weeks. And that fixes that problem. Or I can use something like Ghost Mist. Pro Hair Labs has a product called Ghost Mist, which I just got recently, and it seems to be a really good product. It has vitamins and things like that nourish the hair and help the hair and don't mask the problem. Or you can use a silicone base product like Remisoft makes the serum, or their little bottle of the blue spritzer, I forget what it's called. You can use that product if your unit is close to the end of its life, and buy yourself some more life out of the hair because it's become to a point where it's just dry. That will mask the problem. That will not fix the problem permanently. But if you're so close to the unit being done anyways, you might as well just mask the problem and get another 2 or 3, 4 weeks out of it and call it good and toss it and throw it away. Next thing I deal with. Those are really the major complications that I deal with. I can't think of anything else, to be honest. Those are the 3 big things that typically I'll run into. But that's really about, look at that. Something bit me outside. I am not liking that one bit. So that's really what I run into. And just because I do this doesn't mean I'm not a human being, you know what I mean? And everybody's gonna run into this because we all are human beings. So if you run into a problem where you're getting like, the bond isn't lasting for 3 or 4 days, you know, or 2 days, you're only getting a day and a half or out of it and it's starting to come up or whatever, that just is not the right bond for you. Everybody's chemistry, everybody's body, everybody's pH, depending on how much alcohol you drink, what foods you eat, things like that, decide what comes out of your pores. So whatever is coming out of your pores is reacting with that bond or glue, and then it's not gonna work for you. That's really the major things that I deal with, just like everybody else. So it is maintenance, guys. It is work, but at the end of the day, the result, the juice is worth the squeeze. If it's not worth working for, it's not worth having. Typically, now if I could go get some transplant action, screw it, I would. But I don't think I'm a candidate, and it's really bad on that section right there. That's what I got today, guys. I hope that helps. And please, guys, if you watched till the end, thank you so much. Please hit that GoFundMe account. This money, every last stinking penny of it, is going to buy assistance products for these people over there that are without homes. They don't have power. They can't even find their loved ones. So we're gonna go do what we can and help. So that's what we do. That's how I roll. I would like somebody to help me if I was ever in need. So thanks, guys. Subscribe, super important, and we'll see you in a couple days. Thanks.